Good morning, Fishers Tigers. I'm Joseph Basso. Welcome to FHS Weekly. And to everybody's surprise this week, we have no news. I hope you've enjoyed your time off, and every performing arts related may have been canceled, but at least you still have us. During the stressful times, we need you to focus on your health and well-being, and to get not too wrapped up in school and times like these. All of us here at the announcements are hoping that you're in good health, and it's time for us to work hard for these last 6 weeks. As Tigers, we are the best at pushing and staying positive, so take it slow, and we hope you enjoy your time away. See you next time, Tigers.
Hey there, Fishers Tigers. Welcome back to Tiger Talk, the segment of the show where we talk about topical topics at a table. My name is Joe Heemster, joined today by Marina Watkins, Cam White. So we hope you had a good break, some nice time away from school where you were able to focus on, your health, rest, and relaxation, all that good stuff. And of course, something that's been very topical lately has been coronavirus. People are very stressed out about it. It's caused a lot of things to be, canceled, postponed, things like that. Really kind of shaking the whole world up. Yeah. But we didn't want to focus on that too much because that's very stressful. And as much as we like to talk about topical topics, we also like to have fun every once in a while. So we're going to take it a little bit more lighthearted today. We've got some would you rather questions that we're going to talk about. So it'll be real fun. Cam, do you want to go ahead and start asking those questions?
Yeah.
Go through them.
So, first question. Would you rather find true love or be rich?
True love.
What she said.
Be
Yeah.
rich.
No, true love because...
Really?
No, honestly, it is very hard to find love from what I've experienced.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like, it's not that hard to rob a bank. Answer.
A few issues there, Marina. First off, most people who rob banks don't get away with it, I think.
I've seen plenty of movies. I feel like I'd be fine.
Okay.
I don't endorse anything. I'm just saying it's easier to rob a bank than it is to find true love. Cool.
So I personally would do like the find love just because I feel like it'd be more fulfilling, right? I mean,
yeah, I can see that.
Riches are cool. Having a lot of money is fun and all. I'm sure you'll be able to buy all the things you'd ever want. But true love is more fulfilling on like a spiritual level, And it's like, me personally, if I'm not gonna exit this world thinking like, I spent a bunch of money. That was a good life. I'm gonna exit this world hopefully being like, I had some good relationships, and that's what really counts.
Yeah, I can see that, but my college debt is definitely going to be like through the roof, so I think that being rich would definitely solve a lot of my problems. So
I'm starting to reconsider, actually. I might change my answer later, but let's go ahead on to the next question.
Next question. Would you rather be the lead singer in the school musical or a backup dancer for Katy Perry?
Backup dancer for Katy Perry.
Yeah, backup dancer for Katy Perry.
That'd be so cool.
You get a way better audience.
But I just feel like it's a lot more pressure, though, because if you mess up in front of the school, it's embarrassing. But if you mess up for Katy Perry, I just feel like that's going to stick with you for a long time.
No, opposite. I feel like embarrassing myself in front of my peers would hit me more than a bunch of people I don't know.
But you're
Plus
probably messing up in front of
you're in the background, so it wouldn't matter as much versus being the lead and messing up. That's more pressure.
I mean, here's a few things to consider, right? Because at least from my perspective, I'm a senior. It's like if I mess up, if I do something stupid as a lead in a musical play, it doesn't matter because next year I'm going to a college, fresh start, for the most part. But then also backup dancing for Katy Perry, sure, it's a lot more pressure because it's more professional. Yeah. But I imagine you get paid a lot more.
Okay.
And also...
Yeah, I didn't even think about the paycheck.
And also, it's I like to laugh at myself, If one of the backup dancers for Katy Perry messes up, that's going on Twitter, and people are going to make a meme out of it. Yeah. And, I'll just embrace the meme, It's I was that guy who screwed up.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to have to agree with you guys then. Definitely, I'd be a backup dancer for Katy Perry.
Yeah. Katy Perry all the way.
Next question. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Jail. Jail.
I guess jail.
Because as much as I love taking long naps, I feel like you can actually even though you might be in jail, you can still make use, maybe get educated on something.
Yeah.
Or you can still actually do stuff.
You have all that time to just focus on yourself.
I don't know if anyone's seen The Vow, but basically it's a movie based off of a true story where this couple gets into a car accident and she forgets everything that happened between them.
Oh, wow.
And basically imagine being married to someone they have no idea who you are.
So 50 First Dates?
Okay, you know what?
I mean, no, I get what you're saying, because like a coma would be like scary, I feel.
Yeah.
Because it's just like suddenly you're
I mean,
10
jail's
years older.
scary too, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like a coma especially is weird because like that's
Like,
10 years.
people you know might be dead.
A
Yeah.
lot.
People
would
you know might be
change in
dead.
10
and you would
years.
just have no clue.
Okay.
Like that, I don't know. That's more.
But
Also,
also,
they could
I mean,
pull
it would be kind of cool to see like what the future holds, like as
It
far
is
as
like time
technology.
traveling,
yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
But
kind
also,
of.
they could like pull the plug on you before the 10 years.
That
Well, I
is-
mean, I guess realistically, yeah. But like, I don't know. I'd much rather glimpse the future in a way that doesn't involve like me actually aging and also
Yeah.
being stuck there and also missing 10 years of my life.
Yeah,
So-
but 5 years in prison could also feel like a decade. So that 5 years would move very slowly in prison.
It could, but at
I
least
would
like,
think.
but I mean, at least kind of like you said, like it's a time where you can kind of like reflect and like try to make yourself better. You know,
Yeah.
you can at least read books in prison.
Okay. So then, yeah, I agree with you guys again. Jail for me. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Sight, 100% sight.
Sight.
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Like losing your memories is scary. It's kind of like the coma thing, right?
Yeah.
Like just not knowing is so terrifying. So
They'll
yeah,
go to the bottom of the ocean then. They don't know like 97% of that.
huh? Really?
Oceanography. I'm a
Wow.
scholar student.
Yeah, I'd have to lose my sight too, just because I mean the memories I've already made are just so precious, and it's not like you can't make more memories if you don't have your sight.
Right.
But they just won't be like the old ones, I guess.
That's true.
It's
That
just
being
a
said,
different
There
experience.
is, yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
But there is some things I would like to forget. You know what I mean?
That well, we all have.
You want to give
those,
us an
but, like,
example?
I would not like to use an example, Cam.
All right, next
But-
question. Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison?
prison, again.
Okay.
Because like
War, because you have. I feel like that'd be kind of fun.
No.
War is an experience, but I'd be scared of dying. I don't think I'm cut out for war. I know it's not for a lot of people, and it's definitely not for me.
And I mean, like the other thing with war too is that there's like, war is like an awful thing, and it goes just beyond like people dying, right? Like there's
Yeah.
like even like the people who live through war, you know, like they have to deal with so much stuff like PTSD and like the mental effect that comes from like surviving.
You can
through
also
a
get
war.
that from being in jail, though.
Yeah, but I feel like,
So true crime, another scholar student.
but at least with like prison, it's like there's kind of like parameters set in place, right? Like war is
Yeah.
just human beings at their worst, whereas with prison, it's like
I don't know, but I also feel like there's a reason people join the military, and that's because it is to feel like you're doing a service for your country. So there's also that aspect.
that's true, but like it's not a pretty thing, and it's not something that like I don't know. It's not something that I'd want to be involved in, I guess.
All right.
Just from like the standpoint of like it mess you up.
It'd be an experience for sure, but I'm not cut out for war, so
Yeah,
I would
neither am
take I would take a year in prison. For our next question, would you rather get in a fight with The Rock or have The Rock throw a rock at you?
Throw a rock at me.
I gotta go with the fight.
The fight?
Yeah, like honestly.
But the fight is like multiple boulders like coming at you like constantly.
Okay, but like here's the thing. If you've ever seen Rocky, like he was still alive at the end of that movie. But if you've ever heard the story of David and Goliath, Goliath was not alive at the end of that story. That's kind of
Yes,
where
but
I'm
I feel like in
coming
this
from.
situation, The Rock would be more Goliath.
How's
Because he's like bigger dude. I don't know.
right, but I'm just saying.
Anyways, there's like, hey, I've had a rock thrown at me recently because I babysat some kids and it was
Oh
not fun.
my gosh! But it's The Rock throwing a rock at you, so
But
that's
they never
coming at you
specified
at
the
like.
size of the rock.
It's like faster than a speeding bullet. Like
Okay.
that thing's small, it's going straight through your head. That thing's
Either
big.
way, if I
it's
get to
like,
meet the rock, I'm happy. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
dent.
I can see that. I think I would just have him throw a rock at me just so it's over with. It's just quick and done that way. I mean, it's the least amount of injury.
Tell that to your several months of medical bills.
Next question. Would you rather get in a fight? That's the same question.
Well-
Would you rather have the best relationship of your life for a year or have a mediocre relationship for the rest of your life?
Unfortunately, the latter is true for some people.
Was
Not-
that added anyone?
No, I'm just saying that like some people like have to settle.
I would say I would rather have the best relationship of my life, like true love level, for a year
a year?
than the mediocre for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. I think a year. I mean, I would take a year. I mean, I'd be happy with a year. I wouldn't want to be unhappy for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So would I. I think, it's best to just appreciate what you get than,
you guys can grow together. I mean, if it's a year, you can always move on. So if you're with somebody for the rest of your life, you can't move on. So.
in theory.
I guess. Last question. Would you rather eat brownies or cookies?
Oh, you can't.
First of all, there are brownie cookies, so if
There
that was
are.
an option, I would choose that.
And
But
I'm going cookies. I'm not a brownie fan.
Really?
Yeah.
brownies,
I like
but I
brownies
just ate
as much as
3.
I like cookies.
So here's the thing, right? There's different types of cookies, and there's different types of brownies.
There's not a much diverse choices of brownies, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but okay, so
Got
here's my
macadamia.
favorite kind of brownie is just regular chocolate brownie, but with icing.
Oh,
chocolate
you want
icing.
icing on your brownies?
Yes, it's
What's wrong with
delicious.
you?
It is so
I like love
good.
that
And then
powdered
there's
sugar on top.
cake cookies. They even are making combinations with the cookies, like
Snickerdoodles.
Brownie
snickerdoodles,
cookies.
macadamia.
So many different types. I guess I'd have to go cookies just because of the variety, and even if it's only
It's a
one specific
no-brainer.
kind,
It's a no-brainer.
that
No,
melty gooey
brownies.
chocolate chip.
Okay, it might be the recency effect because I just had 3 brownies. Because someone
Okay,
That's true.
I can see
so
that.
good.
And she didn't give me any.
I bought
Cookies.
them before you could.
Cookies is definitely the right answer, though.
I think so.
we're gonna-
It's okay to be wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm so close to being on your side here, but I just gooey chocolate chip cookies. I could go for one of
Gooey
those right now.
All right.
That's
Well,
just where I'm at.
that was all of our questions. So
Awesome. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Got a little bit unsuspectingly deep at times, but it was fun nonetheless. So
Yeah.
we hope you had a lot of fun with this, Tigers. You can let us know what your answers to these would you rathers would be on social media, and we will see you next time.
Welcome back, Fishers Tigers. I'm Joseph Basso, and this is Izzy Alexander, and today we are going to be talking about human trafficking in an event Izzy is starting to help end this. Now, Izzy, what exactly are you planning to do?
So, my event, I'm not, first off, this is not my original idea. The event has been around this is the 7th annual, so
Oh, okay.
the event has been around for quite some time, and I was not the person behind it. At Fishers Junior High, the choir teacher there, Cynthia Bainey, is a bit of a human trafficking expert, and she and her daughter Lauren Bainey, when Lauren was still in school here, started this event. It's called Hope for Human Trafficking, and it helps raise awareness about the pandemic of human trafficking, especially as it occurs in the United States, because a lot of people don't know that human trafficking still exists and it's as prevalent as it is today. So the event aims to sort of educate people in our community on that. This year, we're theming the event around online exploitation. So with the rise in social media and digital trends, it's really important to know who you are, online, what your persona is, and the people that you're talking to online. Because there are a lot of traffickers online that will masquerade as people that are trying to exploit children. They will say, oh, I'm here from the music industry, I can help you get an in, and those children can trust them, and then it does not end up very well because they're not very nice people. So it's kind of like that age-old, the digital media, saying is that you have to trust people. You have to know who you're talking to. You have to trust people. And I think people kind of underestimate the bad impacts that can have. So at our event, we'll have a panel discussion that I'll be hosting, and there will be some people Mike Johnson, the head of the SRO officers, will be there, and a teacher at the junior high whose son was exploited will be there to talk about her experience. So it will be a very personable event. It'll be really cool to come and learn about it.
Hey, well, that sounds actually really cool. So when is this taking place?
So this is hopefully it will take place on March 24th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. It will be at Fishers Junior High School, which is right on Cumberland Road next to Central Office. There will be some art exhibitions, some posters there, some informational trifolds. Hopefully lots of different clubs will be able to come from Fishers Junior High and from Fishers High School. And hopefully the panel discussion will occur, some dance and choir performances. It's a huge event.
Oh, wow, dang. Yeah, that does sound big.
So
is this a paid event, or is this...
no, it's completely free for the public to
Oh,
enter.
fantastic. So what time again?
It is 6 to 8:30 p.m.
All right. Hey, well, thank you very much for that.
Sure.
That sounds very interesting. I think I will attend that myself if it doesn't get closed down. So,
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
amen to that. Hey, well, Izzy, thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
And, well, Fisher Tigers, be sure to attend. It sounds fantastic and it'll definitely help you raise your awareness for something of that topic.